evening, viewers. You're watching ATN News. I'm Riti Prova. We are watching Vote and Ballot sponsored by N. Mohammed. Today, we have with us balloting in 13 parliamentary polls and referendum is taking place. We have with us Noman Mahmudur Rahman. Thank you so much for joining us in election studio today. What do you think is so special about these polls?
Very good evening to you. It's a vote fest, a new journey for a new Bangladesh. It is not a vote only, it is an event. The nation had been waiting for it for a long time, crafted through the blood of 1400 martyrs who made supreme sacrifice, who led the July mass uprising that saw the ouster of Sheikh Hasina's regime and snatched the voting rights of the people. It had been free, fair and smooth. After a long time, the nation has witnessed this kind of polls. And the important thing is, this is for the first time in nation's history that both referendum and 13 parliamentary polls are taking place on the same day. If there is yes vote in favor of referendum, then there will be constitutional changes and July charter will get legitimacy as desired by the July warriors who made supreme sacrifice, who fought hard to get the nation get rid of autocracy.
You see, the Bangladesh is watching this election taking place at this moment from 7:30 to 4:30 p.m. What do you think is the polling situation at this moment?
It is unprecedented, Riti. I cannot just express it. It is unprecedented because this is for the first time in nation's history. There had been no reported incident of violence. The polling has been fantastic, unique, peaceful, fair and smooth. Yes, there had been some sporadic incidents, but that is very much ignorable. That can happen anywhere in the polls, in anywhere around the world.
Right, and what about the turnout?
The turnout is very healthy. Around 50% people have cast their ballot.
Tell us about the postal ballot that have taken place.
That is unique. We must be thankful to our Chief Advisor Dr. Mohammad Yunus and the Chief Election Commissioner who have toiled hard and the commissions, because this is for the first time postal ballot have been introduced for the expatriate voters to facilitate voting and as well as for the people in Bangladesh.
You see, in 2026 in Bangladesh, we see these female candidates for the first time after a very long time that female candidates are participating in this parliamentary election. What do you have to say about that?
It is very interesting, Riti. You have asked me a very interesting question because 83 female candidates are contesting the polls. The number is very good. They are energetic, they are smart, they are young, they are well educated and some of them will certainly pull the string hard, cruise their ship to victory, no doubt about it.
What would you like to say about the foreign observers and the journalists who are watching us from abroad, who have seen, Bangladesh having this election taking place after a long time?
Before answering this question, let me tell you, around 400 foreign observers have monitored these polls and 200 foreign journalists have covered these polls. So, that is a very healthy figure and they have turned these polls unique, free, fair, smooth and peaceful.
You see, we have seen young voters and female voters also taking part in the polls. What do you think, what impact will they have on this election?
They will have a great impact. They will play the decisive role. This is for the first time in country's history, 4 crore young voters, 4 crore, the number is 4 crore. 4 crore young voters have cast their ballot and the percentage of female voters are almost equal to the male voters. So, they will play the decisive role. They will play the decisive role, no doubt about it.
And what is your prediction about the polls?
You have asked me a very difficult question. As we know that BNP chairman Tareq Rahman and Jamaat Amir, Dr. Shafiq Rahman, both are charismatic. They have fought hard in the electoral battle. Both the parties have massive support. So, you never know, it will be a close call. It will be a cliffhanger. Let us see what happens.
You must have gone to the polling center as well to vote. So, what do you think the situation was at your place?
The situation was very good, very good. Everybody cast their ballot without any fear. People were enthusiastic, people were jubilant. The balloting was very much peaceful. I also enjoyed it very much.
The citizens of Bangladesh as well as citizens who are abroad, everywhere they are watching Bangladesh having this parliamentary election taking place. When is the result going to come out? What do you think about that?
It is very difficult, but election commission is working hard and they are committed to give the result as soon as possible. I think we will get the full result by tomorrow night. At best, if it is late, then day after tomorrow morning, we will get the full result.
Thank you so much, Noman Mahmudur Rahman, for being present in our election studio today. And finally, I would like to ask you that, the election is taking place after a very long time. We are not even seeing any pedestrians outside. We have seen them voting at the polling center. But what do you think what are they going to expect about the outcome of this parliamentary election?
It is very important question you have asked me. The basic rights. People want basic rights. Whoever comes to power, people want, they will have the social security, they will have the safety, the female of the women fellows of the country will get the social security, they can walk around, they can roam around, whatever they want to do, they can do it, and basic food, shelter, the basic amenities. So, if a party can fulfill, they are happy. The people of Bangladesh, their desire is very little, very small.
Right. We have not seen any kind of major violence or any kind of major incidents happening so far. Do you think anything is going to happen, any such thing right after the result is going to come out?
There is no possibility of that. If anything would have happened, then it would have happened before the polls or on the day of balloting. There is no chance of it. There is no chance of any kind of violence. I am confident about it.
And what do you think the transition is going to take place from the interim government to the political party, whoever is going to win the election?
Interim government Chief Advisor Dr. Mohammad Yunus has already told that they are committed to hand over the power to the elected government before Ramadan. So, I think it will not be delayed. We will see a new elected political government in power before Ramadan. They will be sworn in before Ramadan. And the interim government will keep their commitment. All credit goes to the interim government, Chief Advisor Dr. Mohammad Yunus and his advisory council. They have toiled hard to give us this, to present the nation these polls.
And what do you think about the rules and regulations and the protocol, whether there were armed forces outside and the polling situation actually took place in a peaceful way? Do you think that has happened everywhere in Bangladesh?
I think most of the cases that has happened everywhere in Bangladesh. As I have told you earlier, that there had been some sporadic incidents. This is very natural. We have to remember that there are 18 crore people in Bangladesh. So, there could be minor incidents, but that is ignorable. That is ignorable, but overall situation was very good.
Thank you so much for the discussion on the parliamentary election and the postal ballot that you have mentioned, that thanks to the interim government. And what do you think what the interim government has done through which this transformation will change the future of Bangladesh?
Definitely this will change the future. Otherwise 1400 people would not have embraced martyrdom. They are young, they have made supreme sacrifice for the nation. So, definitely I am confident we will see a change Bangladesh.
Do you think they will also have a good impact on the young generation as well as the female voters who are voting and want, they are hoping something
definitely
good?
They will get their desired result.
And what do you expect from these polls right after the result comes out?
I expect whoever comes to power, they do their best for the people of the nation and they do love their country. They should be patriotic. They should not sell their country to any other supreme power. We should put our head high and the red green flag will wave high.
And what about the other countries abroad? How the acceptance of the situation will be right after the result?
Sorry, I didn't get
the situation, of the foreign observers, the journalists, as well as the foreign nationals who have an interest as our stakeholders.
That hardly matters, because this is our country, and in 1971, 3 million people sacrificed their life. So, that does not matter which country thinks what. This is our country, this belongs to us, this land belongs to us. What we want, that is more important.
Thank you so much, Noman, for this discussion
Thank you very
on
much,
the election
Riti.
studio.
I thoroughly enjoyed it. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Dear viewers, thank you so much for watching us. You're watching ATN News. Stay with us.